Hello, my name is Ankit Nagar and I am from CSC department 4th year. Today I am going to present a PPT on the topic of approach used in innovation management. The content is first introduction, the approach used in innovation management, the right method for innovation, and what does innovation means, and the method and last conclusion. The introduction is innovation management process is a systematic approach for generating, prioritizing, evaluating, and validating new ideas as well as putting them into practice. And the approach used in innovation management. As already mentioned, innovation management process can be divided into push and pull based models. Simply but put push based model are more internally and technologically oriented approach, whereas pull based model are more customer and market oriented approach for managing innovation. So now, how to use the right method for innovation? There are four types of methods for innovation. First is design thinking, second is future thinking, crowdsourcing, and last one is hackathons. So, what does innovation means in real? Whether designing thinking, crowdsourcing, or hackathon, modern innovation management has many creative methods at its disposal. Maria Doskov, digital communication manager at Henkels, is very familiar with these techniques. Innovation is often equated with an invention and new ideas, but it is more than just that. She explained. It is also about the path to innovation. Behind every good innovation, there is always an extraordinary pattern of thought that leads to the formulation of the ideas, and the added value for society is just as important. So now the right innovation method is first is design thinking. The focus of design thinking is on the need of the end user. You empathize with them, put yourself in their shoes, and then invent. This is how Maria explains the ideas behind the design thinking process. And there is so many methods was developed in the 1990s by the design agency IDEO and consists of four phases: understanding the problem, defining the problem, developing solutions, and solving problems. Second one is future thinking. This involves drawing up various future scenarios to anticipate future trends, which opens up new perspectives and actions areas for strategic decisions. It is often difficult for us to imagine what certain aspects of our lives will look like in the future. But this is exactly what future thinking is all about, Mary explains. Third is crowdsourcing. When Maria talks about crowdsourcing, she is also talking about the intelligence of the masses. That term is a combination of crowd and outsourcing. Crowdsourcing includes the outside world in the innovation process. At Henkel says Maria, we use this innovation method to obtain creative input from external source as well as internal source. And the last one is hackathons. The name hackathon is composed of the verb hack and the word marathon. As the name suggests, a hackathon is an event where solutions to problems are developed over a short period of time. The first hackathon were held by software developers. And at last conclusion, in this we have discussed the concept of creativity and innovation and identified various approaches on how to foster them. There are several all-encompassing lessons that can be derived from the previous discussion. Innovation is the result of willful and serendipitous interconnection between the little ahas. Innovation usually involves intellectual and technological maturity levels so that learning by doing is possible. Innovation requires dialogue, learning about, encouragement, time, solitude, experimentation, construction, and some pressure, but not too much. Learning about, learning by doing, using prototyping, and hard work are the keys to creativity and successful innovation. Thank you so much.